Okay, we're gonna go ahead and change the color of the eyes of this cat to show you how to use a mask. So I'm gonna recolor the cat's eyes. Duplicate the layer that would be recolored. So I'm gonna go ahead and right click on the layer and I'm gonna duplicate the layer. Now that I have that layer duplicated, I'm gonna go ahead and rename it by right clicking, going to edit layer attributes, and on the window that pops, I'm gonna type blue. I'm gonna click OK. Next, I am going to go to the colors menu and choose colorize, making sure that I'm on the blue layer. Colors, colorize, and on the window that it's open, I'm going to select a blue. You can do this by selecting the sliders or actually entering the name numbers as I have done here. So you can go ahead and have this kind of blue because that's the blue that I want. Press OK. Next, right click on the blue layer and we're going to add a mask layer to it. So right click and then choose add layer mask. On the pop-up window that appears, you're going to select the black full transparency radio button and then click add. What this does, it adds a black area which I'm going to erase to display the blue area based on the background image. To do so, to erase it, I'm going to select the eraser by clicking on the eraser tool. Next, I'm going to go to the brush and I'm going to choose a circle fuzzy. I want it to be plenty big. So I'm going to go ahead and select like, I don't know, 7. That seems good. I want to also fade it out. So when I start coloring on the eye, I'm just clicking and letting go. I can get this little transparency to look pretty good. All right, now I have my kitty with my eyes. Now the last thing to do is to go ahead and flatten the whole image. So I'm going to go ahead and right click again on the layers, and then as I right click on the layer, I can go ahead and select flatten image, and that gives me one image, which then I'm going to save under the file menu, save as, choose my file type that I want. In this case, I might want to save this as a JPEG, so select JPEG and then save. On the window that appears, I will go ahead and use the best quality possible and click save. Then when I look at this, say on a browser, I should get the following result. Okay, that's how you go ahead and change the color using a mask, using GIMP. The next example is going to show you how to duplicate an image and mirror the image and do kind of like a reflection effect. First, I'm going to go ahead and close this project. Okay, then I'm going to go ahead and open the file that I have already with a soccer ball. It looks like this. And I'm also going to go ahead and decrease the size so you guys can see it all. Okay, I'm going to show you how to do a reflective image based on the soccer ball. I'm going to go ahead and duplicate the layer by right clicking on the layer and selecting duplicate layer. Next, I am going to go ahead and go to the layer menu and choose transform and flick vertically. This will allow me to grab the ball and bring it down, and you see how it looks upside down? That's exactly what I want it to look like. Then I'm going to position the ball right underneath. I just selected the move tool and dragged it right underneath. The next thing I want to do, I want to go ahead and add a mask layer. So I'm going to go ahead and go to the ball, copy, right click, and add a layer mask. This time I'm going to go ahead and select white full opacity. So from the menu that I have here, the floating window, I'm going to select white full opacity and click add. The next thing I want to do is take my blend tool and click on this blue double-headed blue arrow, which will allow me to do a gradient. And I'm just going to go ahead and simply click and hold and fill as much as I want for that reflection. You pretty much have to play with it just to get it to however much reflection you want. Next, I'm going to go to the background and I'm going to go ahead and fill with foreground color, which is black. And now I have a reflection. So of course you can move this a little bit better. So to move the ball copy, you're going to go ahead and click on it. And then you can go ahead and move it. If you're having trouble, like how I just move the background instead of the actual copy, you can link these two, click, and then bring them down. And again, you can go to File, Save As. We're going to select Add JPEG, then Save, and we're going to export it and choose Save. And again, once you're done with it, it should look like this. This is actual size, so you can see the reflection, and that's how you make a reflective image on GIMP.